these are just political distractions from the RCMP investigation into the Greenbelt scandal. Ironically, the Ford Conservatives also will introduce the so-called Get It Done Act as they try to undo some previous legislation. The Premier has to scrap plans to dissolve Peel Region and will repeal the public sector wage restraint law that was struck down by the courts as unconstitutional, a move that will cost billions. The omnibus bill also will streamline highway projects, adding it to the list of provincial projects considered low risk. That would speed up environmental assessment. Of course, the Ford government is trying to push through its plans to build Highway 413 through portions of the protected Greenbelt lands. At Queen's Park, Kevin Meisner, City News.
City News time 7:34. A police command post remains in place in the city's northwest after two separate shootings over the long weekend within 24 hours of each other, one of them fatal. The gunfire happened at the same intersection where both victims were waiting for buses. 6 City's Carl Hansky joins us live from Jane and Driftwood with the latest. Carl.
The police have set up that mobile command post in the parking lot of the community center here right at Jane and Driftwood Avenue, right next to the bus shelters where the two drive-by shootings occurred. Residents are back at the bus stops this morning now, but many are nervous that the gunman will be back too.
Standing here at the bus stop, but the person who get shot, maybe he would not. We will get it.
Does it make you feel safer when you look over and you see the police command post and the police officer right there?
I do feel safer, yeah. Well, it makes me feel more safer.
I feel safe. They should keep it up.
One of the victims died. The other, shot in the face, remains in hospital. Police are working to determine if the gunman acted alone and if the victims were targeted or random. The stolen SUV used in both drive-bys has been recovered. Reporting live at Jane and Driftwood near Finch, Carl Hansky, City News time 7:36. Another busy route's about to be ripped up for construction. 680's Laura Carney has more on work set to start today on a section of King Street West.
If you normally drive King between Dufferin and Shaw, prepare for a slower than normal commute for the rest of the year. That stretch will be reduced to one lane in each direction starting today as the city begins work to replace a 146-year-old water main. Then starting in May, the TTC is going to begin replacing aging streetcar tracks right in the same area.
I agree the construction has to be done, but they should figure out something better.
Weird that they didn't do it when they ripped it up to do the sewer main.
Streetcars and buses are already diverting. The city is taking steps to mitigate traffic pressures, planning to pause construction during the CNE as it will shut down one of its main gateways. The city will also pause work on nights when there are major events at Rogers Centre or Scotiabank Arena. Laura Carney, City News. City News time 7:37. Statistics Canada will release its January inflation report this morning, which may